Hello YouTube. So before I begin this, I'm going to let you know where I've been for past 2 weeks. I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks. So 2 weeks ago, I was able to record one last little episode of Game Dev Life. And I was just a little bit bored then, and I kind of ran out of ideas within the time frame between that and when I went on vacation. Back from vacation, I've been back for a little bit. If you see me looking up in this direction, I am currently with the game that I'm going to be playing, but you're not really going to be seeing footage of it. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's get into the list. Okay, so today's list is some things that I want to see in Horizon 4. Because, I mean, that comes out 2 years, and we still got, like, a year to go, but, I mean, why not make a list? I mean, everyone else, like Yelakra, a few other people. So, yeah, let's get started with number 1. By the way, these are in no particular order, so, sorry. Anyways, into the list. Okay, so number 1, the sponsor challenges. Now, these were a key part of Horizon 1. I have my 360 controller, which is what because that's my only way of getting onto. It's my only way of getting onto Horizon 1 because I don't have Xbox Live for the Xbox One. But these challenges were like popularity. I'm gonna read them off. Adidas, popularity, air, ultimate skills, near miss. You name it, it was probably on there, like infection challenge. There was even online challenges. There was like slingshot, side swipe. Really, you name it, you could let someone else to do it in free roam. Sure, Horizon Free provided enough like drift zones, speed zones, things like that, but we really do need more like that. You can earn money. For example, I've completed like all of these rank 10 maxed it out. You can earn, it's just for fun, you can earn like, for example, with the sideswipe challenge from Crash Max, 50,000 credits, which is a lot in game, which would have got me a really good start on Horizon 3, but I mean, I still had my way up. But I mean, these basic challenges, they're really get you nothing. Like drift, those are easy. But when you get to things like infection, king, daredevil, you know, all that is Roblox. You can also buy things like the popularity spike. I'm literally going off what's on the screen right now. And anyways, that is number 1, and on to number 2. Okay, so number 3, we are going with more, well, kind of like detailed towns. Now, this is already in like Horizon 3 with Byron Bay, and kind of the same with Horizon 2 in places like San Giovanni and places like that. But places like Beaufort and Carson, which I actually probably gonna look up whether Carson, Colorado is a real place. Not sure if it is though, because I'm not that much of a researcher. But these towns have like extreme personality. Like Beaufort has that really Rockies feel, and then if I were to guess that cities like Carson are like Colorado Springs in a way. And then all the other towns, they basically have their own themes in Horizon 1 and 2. Horizon 3, it was all just coastal, and I mean, the only one town that really had I'm gonna actually kind of look up whether Carson's a real place or not. So apparently I was sort of right, with what I said. So Carson, got the name from what I think is apparently from Fort Carson in southern Colorado Springs. I just looked it up, so I'm not completely original. I still do have to look things up. But still, towns like that kind of have their own personality, because, I mean, Carson does feel like a really good city in the desert. It's sort of like Phoenix in a way. I've never really been there, but it's just a city in a desert. Or something like Yuma, also in Arizona. Let me get rid of that notification. God. So anyways, see, what was I saying? Hold on, I'll be back when I when I remember what I'm saying. Oh yeah, and then towns like San Giovanni in Forza Horizon 2 have the kind of ancient European feel. You know, they really do, because you could just really feel like the stone roads below. And you can even look at some of the buildings, and they do look really old. There's also farmland around. Hold on real quick. Anyways, towns like San Giovanni, have the feudalism feel from ancient Europe, because there's like that one big crammed city in the inside, and then there's just all the farms on the outside. It's also basically connected by modern roads. But anyways, now on to number 3. Okay, number 3. I forgot what I was gonna say. Let me remember it again. Oh, yeah. We need, like, those boss type people. Like Darius Flint from Horizon 1. Haley, whatever her name was. You know, all that. That was actually really fun, because you could earn their car. It's kind of like the street races, but the street races those really aren't as fun, because, I mean, traffic. So, when I keep forgetting what I'm saying, street races aren't really that exciting, because traffic cars get in your way, and that really angers me. But, because, I mean, it's basically like the street races, but the street race bosses are just, you really can't win if you can't avoid traffic cars really quickly. And I really liked it when they were Horizon organized, because there's barriers, so, like, let's say you accidentally lose control of your car somehow, and you don't want to go flying off in a tree, smash into a house, and accidentally have rewind off. I want to just be able to bounce off, even with rewind off. Just bounce off, continue straight, nothing happens. That was one of my favorite parts of the boss races in Horizon 1. Anyways, now to number 4. Number 4, did I just do number 4, or... Okay, number 5. Number 5 is the wristbands. If anyone played Horizon 1 or 2, every time you leveled up, you got a new wristband, which gave you new events. And Horizon 3, you just get them after you upgrade a festival, which takes, less time. I kind of understand why, because, there's a younger fan base. I remember a few months ago, I encountered a few people a little bit squeakier than me and online trying to race me, those type of people. who just do stupid things. And yeah. So they basically just get to level up easily because I mean they allow it to be easier. That's what I was trying to say. I have no idea what I'm saying at this point, but they allowed it to be easier to level up that way. Yada yada yada. But that really wasn't the fun way because, I mean, you just watch one little cutscene and boom, fine. I used to remember I would complete a race, like let's say it's over by the dam. I think it's like Finley Dam? Forgot. Let me check the map. Yeah, it's Finley Dam. Zoom in? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of forgetting for a minute. Those games... Like, I remember, and then I'd get events over by Clear Springs. Like, for example, that one on that one highway running past Gladstone Drive and all that. Like the Yamaha GTX. See, things like that were really just fun. Like, you just race one. Oh, hey, new one. And you're not like, okay, I gotta grind on these few events and then I can go do this and then get more events for only that specific area. For example, I mean, like, you didn't just get them in all one location. What happens is that, like, you got it, so, like, one would probably be in, like, Clear Springs, like the Yamaha race. And then there'd be like another over in Carson, probably another one up in Beaumont. That's kind of what happened in Horizon 1. And that was just because, I mean, it gave more time to drive around the map. And you can't really fast travel unless it's to the main little center area. Is this what I think? No, you can fast travel to the hubs. But honestly, you can't fast travel to certain events, which was fun because you could just fast travel to a hub real quick, then just drive over there. But with passes like, fast travel anywhere really, that kind of messed it up because you couldn't, because I mean, it kind of opposed driving across the map. And if you were like me, then you were one of those who just didn't even teleport at all and just drove. Doesn't matter if you were in Carson and the event just happened to be in Finley Dan or Eagle Ridge, you just drove there. And you didn't have a problem with that. But nowadays, people just teleport with the 15 skill point thing. I think it's like maybe 10 skill points. I don't know. But I really miss the days where you just had to drive across the map just to go to one event. So that was, I mean, there was some troubles with that, but I just want to, I forgot what my main point was. Oh yeah, just driving across the map going to different events. But either way, basically, in context, they're spread out across the map and they're not all jammed in like one little region. So yeah, that's number 5. Anyways, YouTube. So that's really all I had on the list. I would have made a top 10, but I didn't really have 10 points. I had more like 7. Those are off personal opinion. Don't like it, I don't really care. But those are just things I wanted. Anyways, if you enjoyed more videos like this, which you probably didn't because these videos are really low quality, and they really consist of nothing except me looking at a screen and stuttering. Which, I mean, that's a little bit normal. I did that kind of more in my early days. But anyways, that's all. Like and subscribe for more content like this, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, YouTube.